What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the first LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video on my channel. And in today's video I'm going to be going over 5 things which I think you must know before you get into the game when it releases on the 5th of April. Let's start with the basics. This is probably going to be the biggest LEGO Star Wars game we've ever had. It includes all 9 episodes of the core saga. It has 45 story missions, and that includes 23 unlockable hub planets within the game. TT Games have also developed the game a lot, so you have a lot more freedom and choice in this LEGO Star Wars game. There's not one set path for you when it comes to playing the game. Choice is central to the game, and you have a lot of freedom to customize your play experience. You can play the stories in whatever order you like. You just have to complete an episode within a trilogy to unlock the next episode within that trilogy. Within all of the levels and hub planets and in the game in general, you have a lot of freedom through puzzles and random encounters that can happen when you're actually playing the game, and there is not one set route through every single level. You can kind of just go through it in a variety of different ways. Next is the classes and the playable characters. Now this is probably the largest roster of any LEGO game we've ever seen. There's over 300 playable characters, and every single one of these characters has their own unique abilities. Characters also belong to a class system, and each character has its own class, and these classes can be upgraded through the use of kyber bricks, which you find throughout the levels, and they are kind of like your old style sort of gold bricks. However, this time they are kyber bricks, and that's what you use to upgrade your classes, which help you unlock new abilities and that sort of thing to customize your playstyle. You've also got a new combat system within the game. There's no more mindless mashing of buttons. I think a lot of people will have already seen this and known this by now, but the combat system has completely changed. There are combo meters within the game now, and the higher combo you actually get, the higher value of studs you receive in return for your combination of attacks. Now you've got to mix up your attacks and your combos when you are fighting enemies within the game, because if you are fighting them and you just keep hitting the same buttons over and over again, the enemies can actually block your attacks, and that's when you could potentially get countered, because some characters in the game can actually now counter, and Jedis have a new ability in which they can throw objects around in levels at enemies, or just whatever they want, I guess. And we're not totally done with the combat system, because as everyone will have seen by now as well, there is a third-person blaster combat system in place, and these blaster characters can now duck in behind cover and strategically pick off enemies, whereas before you didn't really have the option to do that. You would just have to run straight, head on into combat, and just start hip firing at everything you can possibly see. Finally, I'm going to talk a little bit about the space combat, because in this game you have complete control of starships, and you can also use evasive maneuvers in the game. And I'm not going to lie, the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga space combat kind of reminds me a lot of Battlefront's combat in space, which was really cool. Now when you are flying around in your starfighters within the game, you can actually have random encounters, and star destroyers that are in the levels can actually send TIE fighters after you when you are just flying about and exploring. Now when you are using your starfighters, this is one of the best times to find kyber bricks to upgrade your classes. There are kyber comets flying around inside of space, and when you destroy them, I think you get 5 kyber bricks or something like that to level up your classes, which is a lot more than just finding one when you are just walking around in the levels in the game. But those are 5 of the main key features of the new LEGO Star Wars game, which I think you really need to know about. The 5 key points I've mentioned in this video are the 5 key points which are getting me most excited to actually play this game, because it seems like a complete overhaul of the LEGO Star Wars games we've had in the past, and I think it's just going to be really enjoyable to get in and see all of the new points and features that are actually in the game. So if you are looking forward to play it, let me know down in the comments and let me know some of the things you're most excited about. Make sure to smash a like on the video to show support for it, and also if you are new and you want to be kept up to date with all Star Wars gaming stuff, make sure to subscribe and turn that notification bell thing on so you do get notified. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video.